Alright. Hello, everybody. How's it going? Back for some more Outer Wilds work because, as I've explained, there's a lot to be done. Hello, Abel. Hello, Bacon Hunter. Hello, Gorg, Monkey, and hello to you as well, Badger. Alright, well, let's jump right in. Let's see. Actually, this is a good question. Do I have this working well-ish? Oh no, that's right, because I need to add that image to all of them. So that's a minor pain. I mean, I suppose if there's gotta be a better way for me to scale this up, because this is going to be a massive pain. I do want to try to at least get this one fixed since we're here. I just need to find it. There we go. Yeah, good. Let's put this under... Where's my camera? Camera, where are you at? There we go. Okay, close enough, except for this is way too big. Alright, let's do that. Let's get the dude's legs out of the way. Alright, perfect. Okay. Well, not perfect. Just a little bit off. Okay, close enough. Better green screen effects are on the way, I promise. We'll get to those eventually. Okay, so... let's go ahead and boot up the display capture here. So we are at this step. Fly to Ryback, refuel if needed. So, the question is... I guess first let me go ahead and just launch the game up. Just so we have it. And then we want to find... this on YouTube. Want to find pretty close here. Yes, here they are flying into the quantum tower. Oh, I skipped way too much. Okay, this is what I need to learn. Is how do we fly to Ryback? So here he's read the... Wait, actually, do you need that? Oh no, okay. So this is what I'm thinking is going to be tricky. That looks like a pretty difficult jump to me. And then the idea is you talk to Ryback as you jump down into the black hole and you can go through all his dialogue as you're falling. So, I guess first of all, let's just go ahead... Here, we're gonna get double music in a second. Yeah, they land really cleanly on it, and actually, it's a good question. Do they... Okay, yeah, so they're using some scout boosting right at the end to slow their momentum. They're also not coming in that hot. Like, they're going kind of fast. It's those scout boosts at the end, I think, that are saving them. This new webcam is permanent. Nothing is permanent, Abel. Nothing's permanent. It's just more permanent than one stream. Except death and taxes. True. That's true. Yeah, I mean, I'm going to roll with this for a while. This camera is the better setup for the green screen, because if I have the green screen set up on this camera over here, this one, which you can't see, I'm going to have to angle the screen in such a way that's just not logistically feasible with my setup right now. I have been thinking about rearranging things in my room here now that I've kind of got more of this setup stuff, but we'll see. That's sort of a longer term project. Okay, so the first thing that's important is we're gonna need to figure out where he's jumping from. So it looks like he's pretty rough with it. It doesn't need to be precise. But he gets like pretty much right into the middle, I think. So he's facing the scroll wall. And he's, you know, roughly center in the room. A little bit, you know, center, you know, this way. But not, obviously not this way. And then just lots of scout boosts. He's also scout boosting down, which is interesting because I guess he needs to gain height. He's burnt all of the juice. Looks like right at the beginning, pretty much. Yeah, boosts all the way immediately, and at pretty much every opportunity to gain some height. Okay. First, we're gonna need to go to the Tower of Quantum Knowledge. I've done a few more practice runs of this jump. I'm getting better at it. But I'm still not perfect. Hello, Quantum Moon. I'll see you later. You. Actually, don't do that. Don't do that. That's going to be bad. I'll do this one myself. At least until we get on the other side of Timber Hearth. There we go. Now we're good. Good night, Moon. Overshot it a little bit. Okay. Okay. Hey, alright. I think that's the least damage I've ever taken trying to do that. I will take it. Yeah, it seems to be very much about the timing of your... like, how close to the black hole you get, and then your timing of going up from the black hole, and when you boost. I actually want to throw this down over here first, and then, oh gosh, I've already forgotten which one of these things I need to read. I'm pretty sure this one is these three. And then this one I want to say is the first three as well. I suppose it's worth checking. Oh, I should definitely pause the game before I do that, though. I don't think I have my document open. Let me grab that. Come on. That's not the right thing. Okay, let's see. Brutal Hollow, Tower Quantum Knowledge, first goal already places. Okay, no, so the last one, the one that you have to place is first right up left. First, this one we placed. First right up left. Okay. Okay, so it's the first four and then the first three on that one. And then I'll fall down here. And then it looked like pretty much right here. I guess we can check. This big crack should be a good reference point. Back it up a little bit. Okay, so I think I'm over here. So I'm a little bit too far to the left already. Planet Crafter was on sale today and you bought it? Oh, nice. That game is interesting. I need to play a little bit more of it. I only got to the very beginning. Okay, so just to the right of this giant crack in the ground, basically. That's kind of what we're looking at. So, like, here. And then the idea... I mean, it's, I guess, pretty much straight that way. So there's a little bit of... This might be tough. This might be a challenge. So I have now gone around the entire... the entire planet, really. The entire core of the planet. Let's look again at how they do it. Lots of scout. So they get up really high pretty quickly with the scout boosting, which is tough because I'm not very good at that. Oh, I can just hit the... okay, so that's going to be the tough version. I think I can get away with for my purposes, I think I can get away with just hitting that big tractor beam right there. I mean, if I really wanted to, I could go the whole slow way and do this, but that's like extra slow. But I think I can just target this thing. Yeah. And that's obviously slower than what they did, but it got me here really easily. So I think I'll stick with that route for now. Yeah, being able to reset that was nice. I just kind of landed back where I started. Okay, and then what do we need to say to Ryback? Fly to Ryback, fuel if you needed. Talk to him while falling into the black hole. Ask why he's here, where to explore. Okay, so down 2 and down 1. Seems pretty easy. Okay, I didn't do the jump correctly, but that's fine. What are you doing here? Where should I go? Oops. Okay, I've said too much. And then we jump into the black hole. It's fine, don't worry. That'll bring us to the white hole station, where I'm assuming we just need to read a couple of things. Let's see, what do they do? Oh no, not that. Hello, Caesar. Monkey. Alright, and then we're going to the white hole station. We're coming in fast. Okay, scout boost to slow us down. Well, that was pretty flawless movement, it looked like. Slow down just enough at just the right time. Okay. So we're activating that, and then we're going to read this. Oh, okay, read the first 2 things of that wall, and then we're going to plug this in. Okay. Take the teleporter to... This is Brittle Hollow. Okay, so we take this over back to Brittle Hollow, right, and then plug this into that. So we're not actually reading very much at the white hole station. Gotta read this thing, which is pretty fast. Okay, so easy enough. Oof, okay, well, it did help. Okay, just go down an elevator. Whoop. Come on, get in the thing. And we want to read that, and we want to get this, and we want to stand here. And it's not like difficult to do that, but we are technically on a timer there, so fly over here. Let's see. Go back up, read the thing. Jetpack into the house, place the stone into the whiteboard, read the scroll as it loads. Just the first one. Whiteboard of the Ash Twin Stone. Okay, let's a little bit more specifically. Okay, so yeah, pretty much where I just landed. Plug that in. Fly up. Reads the first text there, and then reads a bunch of that one. First down, down. That looked like more than... First down, down, up. Okay. Yeah, they read a lot more. I don't know if that was... necessary? Oh, okay, no, it totally was. According to this image, they're just not listing that here. Huh? What? Why would you only write first down and down when you have to read like almost the whole thing? You have to read like six lines here. Okay, well, first down, down, and then up, left, left. Let's go ahead and add that to the Brittle Hollow. Oh, I guess we also do technically need to add... Oh, jeez. Okay. I guess we technically need to add the White Hole Station text here. That's one that I probably don't need to worry too much about remembering, because it seems like that'll just work. Seems pretty straightforward, but just for the sake of being thorough and consistent. What do I even want to call that? This wall text, I guess. I think it's the only piece of text in the station, so it probably doesn't matter that much. Wall text. First up, right? First right. Okay. So first down, down, up, left, left on that one. And, oh god, what is this one? Because first, okay, so we gotta plug this in here. And then while that's loading up, jump up here and read that. Well, so the question is, what do I want to call this? South Pole House, second floor wall text. Like, that's a lot. But that might be what I have to go with. South Pole, second floor wall first. And South Pole, actually no, this one will say, I think it's Ash Twin. Is that the thing? Ash Twin project? No, Ember Twin. Ember Twin Stone. First, down, down, up, left, left. Okay. So that, jetpack to the ruins on the hills and read the wall. Catch back up. Okay. Fly up here, we're going to read just that first one of that. It's simple enough. Ooh, okay. God, I remember when I discovered that in the casual playthrough, I was so happy. I'm going to read a bunch of scrolls. Well, not a bunch, actually. Are we going to... Oh, yeah, we're here. We're at the, we're doing the Black Hole Forge. That's fun. Okay, so let's slow it down a little bit. So we've read that one. Got to read that, you, and you. And then we're going to fly over here. Just the first text on this one. And then down into this nifty little shortcut over here. Could have been a lot smoother, for sure. Okay, and then... Is that just straight down over there? Where did the scroll come from? Let's look at the... Look at this one more time. Okay, so right at the bottom of this... Oh, no, 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 okay. Jump across to the other house. At the bottom of the staircase in the house is a scroll, and then we want to go down to the walls to actually read the scroll. It looks like it's just the first one on the middle wall. And then first right up. Is that how that would be written? Jet back to the Hanging City shortcut entrance. Fly to the destroyed building. Directly ahead as you exit the bottom of the shortcut. Grab the scroll from the house. Place it in the rightmost scroll wall. Read the middle scroll wall while it loads. Then read the right. Okay, so first and then first right. Gotcha. Okay. Let's go ahead and add these, I suppose. Hanging City middle wall first. Hanging City scroll first right. And then after that, raise the black hole forge, jetpack to a level to the... oh yeah, okay. I'm curious to see what this jump looks like. Whew. Okay. That might be doable, actually. That's going to be a weird one. Oh my god. How does that boost work? This doesn't look like this should work at all. That jump is so weird. What? Oh, gold. Hey, Zenial, thank you. Thank you for the 12 months. The full year. Wow. Thank you very much. Really appreciate it. How in the heck are you supposed to do this? What a year indeed. It was a pretty fun year, I would say, for the most part. Okay, I guess I'm just going to have to try it, because I don't know how that's going to work. First of all, let's just make sure I know what to do here. What a day! They went like this, which probably... Actually, don't know how that's much faster. First one there, and then first right. Jump over to here. Bring this sucker down. And then... Uh-oh. I really don't know how this is going to work. Let me watch it one more time. So where are we starting to jump? Oh, right. I first need to get over to the I district. I need to get up here, which also looks kind of interesting. Okay, pretty much just right in front of the door as we step onto the glass. This is what it looks like when he jumps. And it just burns all of the boost. Scout boosts like crazy. We'll see if I can get up there without doing a ton of scout boosting. Just does it so fast. I'm just so not good at it. Oh, that's not good. Okay, can I get back over to where I was? From here, I might not be able to. Not easily. Let's give it a shot. Ah, well, okay, no, this'll work. This is definitely not what I want to happen during the speed run. No, not here. Oh, can we might not be able to get up to the top. I forgot. Is this... Nope. Aww. That sucks. Okay, I think I'm probably gonna have to restart the loop. Also, this place is falling apart a little bit. Oh, well, I ended up here, so I can still get up here if I mess up in that specific way, but I obviously do want to practice not messing that up. Okay, what were the things I need to read here? I Shrine District. Read the inscription on the wall below the symbol first left up. I Shrine wall first left. I think you missed it, got pretty busy, and didn't even get a chance to stream yourself. Oh, that's fair. The VOD is still up if you do want to go see this baddies. It was a fun time. Aren't you gonna wait till he's in a boat to play his redemption? Or redemption? I assume you're talking about Badger's redemption. Yeah, you have to wait till she's on a boat or on a plane or something. Okay, yes, I will play the game that you redeemed, but I need access to all of your travel plans for the near future so that I can know the optimal time. Okay, wait. Oh no. I don't want to do this yet. Okay, so those, and then the how is this jump supposed to work? I know I've watched it a number of times already, but I'm just still. So we jump like straight up. Use like 40% of boost right away, and we're just trying to gain height. Okay, so you use about 40% boost on the initial jump. And we're just scout boosting as much as possible to go up. And then you can burn the rest of the boost when you're close. And then it looks like we're going up and to the left. And then once we get out of this, the Eye Shrine area, start moving left. Okay, well, let's try it. That was way too much boost. Oh, and I have no fuel now. I don't know if there's going to be a place to get fuel around here. Oh, there might be one over there. I got trees, which are good, but it doesn't give me fuel. No, we might need to restart the loop here. Okay, that's fine. I got some stuff I can practice at least. Had to wait a long time before you're a he. Okay, yeah, let's get right back to it. So I guess I'll go ahead and do the... I'll do the jump into the Tower of Quantum Knowledge again and practice getting over to Rybeck. Although I don't know how much practice that really needs. I can also, I think what I probably should do is just go straight to the shortcut. Is it normal to be gifted a subscription by someone I don't recognize to someone else I don't recognize? Yes, that has happened to me, at least. It's happened to me a couple times. I think it just happens whenever someone gifts subs to, like, you know, in bulk to a channel, and they may not have, you know, the appropriate number of viewers for the amount of gifted subs or something like that. I know, that's just my guess. They just give it out to random users. Alright, we'll just park it right over here. Ooh, okay, that worked out a lot better. Come down here, grab... Okay, I see now. I see why they did it the way they did it. That makes a lot of sense. That... Oh no, it's first right. Left. Or up. So we'll jump down here. Move that to there. That's where we're trying to go. Ooh, I did not gain enough height. This is not gonna work. I'm just gonna, well, I mean, I can just do the white hole station. I guess we'll do that. It's easy enough. It's probably faster than restarting the loop. Definitely don't want that to happen in a speed run. Just, there we go. Just for practice, let's read. And then this goes over here. First, and then almost all of this one. Down, down, up, left, left. Cool. Whoa. Whew. Okay, then we can jump back down over here. Try this again. I'm gonna do the scrolls this time, so I'm just gonna move on. I'm already so low on fuel at this point too because of this. See, that's the other problem, is it's very hard for me to get the amount of momentum that I need and then also get, basically it's easier for me to gain momentum in the direction that I need. I'm just going to reset because I'm out of fuel. If I'm, facing away from the place that I'm trying to go, but I also don't know exactly where I'm trying to go, so it helps if I can look at where I'm meaning to travel. If you want to stream from 12 to 8 on Friday through Sunday, yeah, that's a choice. One could do that. And I'm sure some people will. What? How? What? Why did you do that? Oh my god, now the whole thing is damaged. That's so stupid. The autopilot took me right back down to the planet. That's enough of the autopilot for now. I don't need no stinking autopilot. Got up a little bit early there, jostled me around the cabin a bit. Just for the sake of practice, we're going to do this again. God, that was bad. First right up. Okay. Oh, I want to restart that. I want to restart! No! Go through the White Hole Station again, I guess. I think I need to just practice scout boosting for a while. Maybe it's more important than I was hoping. I can do it in like shorter bursts, but if I need to do a bunch of them in a row, I'm in trouble. Pro tip for not missing streams from a plane: get insanely motion sick from planes so you never want to go on them. Hey, there you go. So that's a good way to accomplish that particular goal. Come on. Okay. This goes... Is it straight ahead when we get out of there? No, I think I might need to turn around. Oh no! Oh god! Ow. I'm not even doing this. Just do the thing. Get out of here. I don't want this. Get away from me. Okay. Just wouldn't drop it for some reason. Ow. Oh yeah, Twitch is, yeah, sometimes a little funky. Okay. Okay, that is difficult. Wonder if there's a safer way. He's pretty rough with his alignment here. Like, didn't take a whole lot of time to get set up. Which makes me think you can just kind of wing it if you know what you're doing. Okay, like, if I can get up to that... If I can get up to, like, this spot over here, then we're good. I don't necessarily have to make it all the way there in one jump, although that would be nice. Let's try it again. Just gotta get through this Brittle Hollow split. Once we're done with Brittle Hollow, I'll feel so much better. Cool planet, but it's a very crazy part of the speedrun. Yeah, do not smack in the stalactites. I'm gonna try my best not to. I make no promises, however. Take that, autopilot. I know what I'm doing. I don't need you. Really starting to feel like I'm getting the hang of flying again in this game, which is good, because it's like it's a whole like separate skill, especially if you're playing on mouse and keyboard, which is not the optimal way to do it. But it is the optimal way to do it for the speedrun. I was looking at the pedestal like I was going to read it, and I don't need to. I don't need to read the pedestal. So we're really aiming for somewhere up there. Ah, just can't quite get the height. Okay, what if I do it from here? These are broken from this side, right? So, okay, no, wait. Okay, this might be slower. But it might be a lot more consistent as well. Get up to this level, and then we can... Yeah. I think that's probably what I'm going to do for now. If I can get some more practice, and you know, once I get more comfortable with scout boosting, maybe we can work that jump in there. I think it's just the first two on this, is that right? No, first left up. First three. Truly optimal way is learning telekinesis. See, that would be wonderful. That would make my job a lot easier. Okay, now this one is the really weird one. Again, we kind of... Okay, I used too much boost. I want to use about 40%. I think I let go of the thrust there, so that's not good. Too much, but yeah, no, that's not gonna work either. I don't even remember how you're supposed to get up there legitimately. I guess you have to teleport there, right? I do feel like I remembered in my casual playthrough, like, messing with this ship to the point where I was able to get it to land up there somehow. On the gravity walkways. It's path with the gravity rocks and ghost matter. Oh, yes. It's a really long path, isn't it? Let's see. Maybe if I come out here, do I have a better shot at getting up there? Oop. Okay, maybe not. What about here? Avoid the stalactites. Okay, that actually... Okay. That worked a lot better than it seems like it should. Like, the scout boosters were giving me more... Uh-oh, this isn't good, though. The scout boosters were giving me more height, like, on their own than I thought they would. Okay. There's a version of that. Not ghost rocking gravity matter? No, don't be ridiculous. You sound like a fool right now. Ghost rock gravity matter? Come on. Okay, well that's interesting. I want to try those out again. Hey, gravity matters. Okay. Where are they at? There you're at. Oh, that's too fast. As someone who enjoys terrestrial living, I think it's pretty cool. I mean, alright, it's just like your opinion or whatever. Look, gravity's just a theory, okay? It's not even real. Gravity Matters sounds like a PBS show where they mix science with the 90s family sitcom and stuff. That sounds pretty fun. I would watch that. Talk about the really heavy topics. It's a very massive discussion. Come on, just jump over the... Why is that hard? Get over there. Alright. So, let's see. Can I want to shorten that up as much as I can. Can I get up here? Oh, I totally can. Okay. Maybe it's easier than I thought. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Maybe it's not easier than I thought. Okay, can I recover this? No! Oh my god. Okay, whatever. I guess we'll go Whitehall Station. A Bill Nye sitcom. That reminds me, there was a Bill Nye game played at AGDQ this year. It looked really funny. The run was very fun to watch as well. It was a big goofy time, as you might expect. I don't know that the game looked especially, like the game itself looked especially good, but it was funny. See, the problem is when I do this and I like have to go through the Whitehall Station loop, I burn so much fuel. I guess I could stop the ship since it's right here. That's not going to be an option in a real run. Ow. Okay. Tree detected. Okay. Alright, that one feels pretty safe. This one I think I'm gonna take this one a little safe. I think once I've gotten up there, there's not really a reason to do a big risky jump. I think I'm just gonna try to keep that one simple. And then here, I think I want to also do a simpler version where I just like go up here. Kind of did what I did last time. Oh, it's not working! It's not working! Bill and I started on an SNL-like set in Seattle called Almost Live. Oh, interesting. I didn't know that. It's a fun little tidbit. Ouch. Has anyone done a speedrun of the bootleg games? The bootleg Titanic game where you go around fighting stuff like it's Castlevania? I mean, it's very likely, or very possible at least, that somebody has. If there's a goofy meme game that people know about, you can bet someone speedrun it. Okay, if you manage your boost there, that's not that hard. I want to try it again. One more round of practice. I'll just take the easy way, I guess. I'm also starting to run out of fuel. I don't think there's anywhere to pick up fuel nearby. I think the nearest place is Rybeck, and that would be a little bit of a trip, especially as the world is continuing to fall apart. So get up here. And I think that route that I just took might be a good one to consider as a safer version of the trick that the world record does. And then we're just gonna do a little boost. And then we're gonna do a bigger boost when we get here. Oh, come on. Come on! It's very close. Okay. Okay, here's what I'll do. We'll quit this out. Let's see what we need to do next. What's next in the run? And then I'll do one more practice of where I go through and get up there. And then once I get it back up there, we'll continue on from that point. Go inside the forge. Pick up the scroll from the wall. Read the wall thing. Take out the scroll. Put in the other scroll. Oh, look, lots of reading in the black hole forge. Ow. Okay. And then we're going... Oh. Where are we going? What is this jump? Oh my god. Oh, okay. Can you get into this room in any other way? Do you have to come up through that tractor beam? I can't remember. I don't think you can get into this building from the outside. This jump looks crazy, though. Jump straight up, looks like he's going to fall into the black hole, and then starts boosting around it. And that's such a small target that you have to hit. Oh my god. Okay, hopefully there's a Hopefully there's an easier and safer version of that. If I can... If I can just get into this area, like I don't necessarily have to hit that tractor beam right there. If I can just land somewhere around here, I can get up to that tractor beam. But even getting up there, I think, is going to be tough. So let's see. Just read the first one of that stone, and then just jump straight up. Okay, and then the other thing that we'll need to know, of course, is all of this. Jetpack up to the Black Hole Forge, land in the gravity walkway, enter the forge, and read the scroll that's already in the wall. First, left down, right. Let's look at those again. Okay, so pick this one up, move it over to the wall. First left, or sorry, first right, left. First left up is how they describe it. Wait, what? Oh no, that's the other one. First left down, right. First, okay. I guess it doesn't super matter. You just need to make sure that these three are red. Okay. I'm going to call it first right, left, left. Black Hole Forge. Scroll. Oop. In wall. First, right, left, left. That. Call this one placed, not palsed. Placed. And then that one is... looks like it was first up. It was like first up, up. First up, left, down. First up, left, down. And there was also the text on the wall, which, how do they describe that one? Left, down. Wait, change out the scroll with the one on the shelf while it loads to do the next thing. Sure. Pick up the ash twin stone, look at the mural on the wall, read the text on the wall. Okay. When they say mural, oops. Of this? Okay, we have to make sure to look at the mural. I missed that, so that's good to know. Maybe you do teleport to the forge? I think this area is the ghost matter area. Oh, okay. I mean, I saw that the white hole teleport stone thing up there, so which means you can teleport there, but that may not be the intended method. First up, left, down. We'll call that Black Hole Forge mural text. I believe that was also fold. Two folds. Yep, fold, fold. Three folds, actually. Fold, fold, fold. Incredible. Yep. And then we need just the first one on that. And that is a ash twin stone. Black Hole Forge ash twin stone first. Please tell me that's the last thing we need. Nope. Look at this! This is gonna be nuts. That's gonna be crazy. Oh well. Okay, leave and read stone. Leap to the southern observatory. Simply leap there. Okay, well, we know what we need to do now. Oh, actually, I did notice there was an ad coming in, and I didn't take the break for it, so we'll take that break now. I'll go get myself a little water, and then we'll continue. Cool. Alright. Here's this. I'll be right back. Okay, we back? I think we're back. Let's go here. Hello again, everybody. Okay. Oh, Wheel of Hats. Let's do that. Let's do a quick wheel spin. What's it gonna be? The Sailor's Cap. Okay. Let me grab that real quick. Excuse me while I disappear off screen slightly. Nice. Ahoy! Ahoy there, matey. This is a much more comfortable hat. I didn't even realize it. I mean, that last one is not the smallest or least comfortable hat that I have, but it does squeeze the head a little bit. And this one's a lot easier on my head, which I appreciate. Oh, let's do this. There we go. Okay. So back to Brutal Hollow. We're going to get back up to the Black Hole Forge, and we're going to practice reading. And then jumping to another place in Brutal Hollow, which is going to be very hard. So I'm actually wrong. This is the North Pole, not the South Pole. I got my poles mixed up when I was writing those notes. I'll have to fix that. And I could have known that a lot sooner. I just didn't look at the little globe on the left side of my screen here, which tells you which pole it is. Go. Yeah, that's going to be a lot easier for so many reasons. I'm just going to do it that way. I'm not going for world record here. Oh god! Oh boy, that was scary. That was... I got away with one there. Alright. Okay. So I wonder if I could even go under there. That seems really risky. I'm not going to try that. Oops. Please. Okay, good. Yeah, okay, we got there. Good, 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 good. That feels good to have accomplished more than once. Or twice, or however many times I've done it. So we're going to come down here, pick this guy up, put it over here. I need to read that, and then that, and then that, and that. I think that's it. Did I get that right? Yeah. And then while put this in, while it loads, I'm going to look at this, and then I'm going to read fold. And then this one's also a fold. Come on. Fold. Good. And then the stone is that. I need that one. Okay, now this is the part that I'm scared of. How in the world is this gonna work? I'm away! Oh my god. If I could even get up to the... Okay, that was close. If I could have even gotten up to the gravity crystals there, it could have been good. Yeah, I suppose I can just take another stab at it. That was not as hard as I thought it would be to get close. I think if I just used my boost in a little bit more of an effective way, that might have been the difference. Yeah, the slingshot with the black hole definitely does help a lot. It's just my main concern was once I have the momentum from the black hole, like how do I know where I'm going? Like I need to gain that momentum and also stay in the right direction and somehow end up in like just the right spot, or what seems like just the right spot. But it also did just kind of happen pretty naturally. So maybe it's easier than I think it is. Let's stop at the ship for some fuel. And then see if I can get back up to the Black Hole Forge again. Whoop. if I can do it from down here. No, it's definitely gonna be easier. The height. Use too much boost initially. That's gonna kill it, I think. Okay, at least I'm making a bet there. That's good. Oh, come on. That... oh, no. Ouch. Okay. It's fine. It's fine. We'll get there. Always be scout boosting. It's the only ABS I want to hear about. Oh, no! Oh, I was actually in a good spot there. This is still workable, for sure. My main problem with this trick right now is that I don't know, like I don't intuitively know where these walk paths are that kind of, you know, pull you in and ground you. So I'm kind of just flying up somewhat blind. I think I just need to try to get more. When I jump up there, it's from my perspective, it's to the left. So I think I need to try going more left. Okay, we read that and then whee! Uh-oh. Yeah, that's not gonna do it. That's not gonna work. Aim for the teleport pad, it's not a bad idea. Yeah, maybe I'll try that out this time. So close to being done with Brittle Hollow, and I'm so ready to be done with Brittle Hollow. Like, I like Brittle Hollow. It's a fun planet. It's cool. Got cool stuff going on, and Rybeck is, of course, cool. But man, is it a pain from a speedrun perspective. Hey Samuel, how's it going? The chat is not showing up in OBS. Oh, okay. Good catch. Why is it not showing up? Oh, no. We're coming in hot. That's fine. I don't intend on using this ship for the rest of this, this bit anyway. Although we are in the wrong place on the planet. So we'll do one of my favorite things, which is just jump really far and get to see a bunch of the planet. If you do it right, you can actually get into a spot where you're essentially in orbit, where you're falling away, or you're falling at the same rate as the planet is turning away from you, and you just kind of orbit the planet with just your body. Almost there now. This is one of my favorite things to do in this game when I first started playing it, just because the movement differs so much depending on your environment and, you know, the levels of gravity you're experiencing. Okay, so the fact that I did screw up parking the ship means we're only really going to have one shot at this. I'm already burned so much fuel. So that sucks. And also I can't find it. There it is. Yeah, doing the Ash Twin is especially fun. It's so easy on the Ash Twin because they're so small. Or either of the twins. I guess I could go to Rybeck real quick for fuel, but I also don't wanna, is the thing. Oh! Okay, we're good. No problem. Okay, that's probably a slightly faster way to do my safer version. It's good to know. I think what I want to do is land here. Then fly up here. Oh no, 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 it's too much. Oh my god. It scared me. Okay, let's try this again. Okay. Okay. So that's not as big of a target as it seems, although... Oh, I lost it. I lost it. We're not going to have enough fuel to get back up. Well, I guess we can go... We can go take some from Rybeck. Hello, Rybeck. Huh. Kind of wonder if I could do some shenanigans here. Like if I... no, that's not gonna work. Also, we never raised the... I never raised the black hole forge. Well, at least I can kind of practice doing this. How hard is this to hit from Rybeck? Like, maybe that's easier. Like, if I were to come hang out with Rybeck for a second, hey buddy, and then I were to jump off. No, that's probably not the smart way to do it. Well, maybe from here I can get a little bit lower. Well, the thing is I'm gonna need to refuel when we first get to him. Oh no. Yeah, that's one of the reasons I needed to raise the black hole forge. Yeah, I'm going to need to refuel when I get to him anyway, like naturally, because I'll already have spent a whole lot of fuel by that point. Chat should be visible. Is the browser source messed up? It was working on the last stream, right? Let me check my source here. Because right now it looks like the taller version of the chat should be visible. According to... Oh, no, I'm an idiot. It's just under everything for some reason. Okay, well, try typing something, somebody. I guess I can do that. There's nothing stopping me from doing that myself. Okay, we're good. Yeah, it was just under everything for some reason. Sorry about that. Let's try that again. Thank you for that something, Badger. Purple monkey dishwasher. Excellent. That's a good test message. Don't forget to raise the forge this time. Very important. Ow. There, that's even faster than what I did last time. I'm going to do something like that. What does the narwhal bacon? Well, I know the narwhal bacons at midnight. As for what it bacons, I guess I don't know. I just know when. Okay, that wasn't too bad. Yeah, I think the biggest, easiest target for me to hit is just going to be just go left. Just jump up and go left. What does narwhal bacon taste like? I can honestly tell you that I have no idea. Although if anyone does know, I'd love to hear about your experiences with narwhal bacon. Namely, how you acquired narwhal bacon. Pick this up and then look at that and then read the fold on this one and then hit the fold on that one. A lot like blue whale bacon. Sure. Okay. And away we go. Don't fall into the bridge. Okay. Okay, I need to be careful about... the bridge. How does... When they do it, do they go over or under the bridge? They go over it. Okay, that definitely feels like kind of what you have to do. Apparently whale meat is banned? That's tragic. That's so sad. I've always wanted to be a whaler. It sounds like such a fun job. I guess, do people still do whaling? I guess, like, somebody probably does, right? There's probably, like, illegal whalers out there. Does Japan still whale? That's a good question. I don't know. I really don't know very much about whaling at all, now that I think about it. Oh no! Oh, I didn't get high enough that time. That's annoying. I think Japan and Norway can still, but it's not a big thing. Interesting. Also didn't need to come back all the way over here, I guess, but I've done what I've done. No, come on. I'm just gonna reset. That jump is gonna be a pain. That's that one's gonna be a real pain. There's like 3 pretty tricky jumps in rapid succession here. Certain Native American tribes in your state can. Oh, interesting. They need to use traditional resources like canoes and harpoon. Oh, they're limited to 1 or 2 a year. That's interesting. I bet a lot of them are just like, you know, actually that's fine. I don't really need to go whaling. I'm not dying to go whaling at that. This is my traditional Nitro Express rifle. Yeah, of course, this is what our ancestors used all the time. Surface integrity, 100%. Good to know. Okay, that's bad. Oh my god, I'm using so much fuel just to get to a spot where I can attempt to do the jump. Oh, and we forgot to raise the star for the Blackstone Forge. Although I guess I don't really care that much about that right now. I really just want to get this next jump down. Oh, shoot. Oh, man, I was close. Gonna have to get this. And the thing is, once I do get this, I'm pretty sure that's the end of Brittle Hollow. Like, we get to that area, we read a bunch of things on those walls, and then I think we're done with this split. Which, again, seems to be one of the more complex splits, if not the most complex one in the run. So if I just get that down, we'll be good. Pretty bad spot for me to park. I guess it could have been I could have taken a better route, but I still, I think, could have parked better there. But it doesn't really matter because it's not like we're going to be parking the ship there in the full run anyway. This is just for practice purposes. I'm going to do this because I can't be forgetting that in an actual run, even though I don't need it right now. I've forgotten it twice already, which is bad. I shouldn't be forgetting it ever. Yeah, I don't even need the scout boost there. Would obviously be a little bit faster if I did scout boost, but oh no. Okay, it's fine. I need to find a better jump angle for that. I think I probably need to just play it a bit safer. Play it safer for the wafer, as they say. Yeah, well, close enough. Stop at the ship and refuel, because why not? Oh, hey, it's the interloper. Ow. Hi, interloper. In this case, I'm just gonna jump all the way up to here. Come on. Okay. All right. Not super clean, but we got there. Not gonna bother going into the forge this time. I'm just gonna practice the jump. So we'll be standing right about here, and we're gonna do that and then fly over the bridge and not perish. Oh! Ho ho ho! Ha 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 ha! Ha. Okay, that's great. We're actually super close. Look at that. I will take it. I will absolutely take that. Okay. So I don't think that's as hard as it looks, but it is risky, I think. I'm gonna need a backup strat to get up there if I miss that. Okay, once we're here, what do we have to do? Leap to the southern observatory. Read wall between twisters. First, right, 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 left. First, right, 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 left. Okay. Seems simple enough. I had these. I had this wrong here. North Pole. Southern Observatory, I think is what this is called. Wall. First, is it right, right, left? 2 rights and a left? 3 rights. 3 rights make a left. And then the wall on the far side up top. This one, I assume is what they mean. Let's just confirm that with the video. Like, the fact that he's just able to scout boost while doing that, just the angle is perfect. Like, how long did he have to practice that? Holy moly. Okay, yeah. That's the same. That's the wall. We're going first right, up, left, down. Is that what I saw? First right, up, left. Oh, just first right, up, left. Okay. Between twisters. And then just grab that. Southern observatory wall. Oppo upstairs. I'll know what that means. Yeah, first right, up left. First right, up left. Good old Frull. Yeah, yeah, exactly. The movement looks thoughtless. It's completely unconscious. They have no need to worry about it. They're just doing it automatically because it seems like it's just incredibly practiced. Wall above the twisters. Okay, simple enough. And this one is first right, right, left, left, down. First right, right, left, left, down. And then you save and quit. And that's the split. That's the ridiculous brittle hollow split. God, that's so much. that's a lot of things. And then it looks like we have a nice, relatively brief, relatively simple, hopefully, kind of a break split here with the interloper. We're just going to go visit the moon real quick, and then we're going to go to the interloper. It's going to be so nice and easy, I assume. What I kind of want to do, from the top at this point, but I might, well, actually, based on the timing here, I think we'll keep going a little bit. So after we've done all that, let's go ahead and catch up. This one was, I don't care, I'm just going to read all of them for now. Doesn't matter. There you go. Okay, we've read all we need to read here. We save and quit. And then the first thing that we're going to do, fly backwards off the landing pad to the Quantum Grove. Okay, so we're doing a couple of Timber Hearth things. Scan the shard and read the poem. Don't do this loop until you've scanned at least one quantum signal, which in this save we may not technically have. But we also may have. I don't remember what I did on this save. But either way, so we let's see what that looks like. How far is that trip? Oh, he dozes off as well. He's not going to the interloper. Oh, he's doing this in a different order. He's doing this Ember Twin loop first. Is what the splits are telling me. So if I want to do it this way, I mean, that's fine. And I know he's not avoiding this because he hasn't scanned a quantum signal. I watched him do that earlier. So that's not the problem. I think this is just a preference thing, because you can technically do these in almost whatever order you want. So wow, they go straight from like the biggest, longest split to the second biggest, longest split. I guess I'll see what they do. We'll see what happens here. Like, maybe there's a reason that this one is faster, but I don't know. So you wrestle about 4:30, which I believe is what this said. Yeah, 4:30, 4:55, depending on how comfortable you are with flying quickly. I assume he's pretty comfortable with flying quickly. And so 4:30 would be the flying quickly option. And we're going to the Ember Twin. I think this one's the Ember Twin. I can honestly never remember which is which. There's the Ember Twin and the Ash Twin. Okay, we're calling a shuttle. We're reading some stuff. And then we're launching and recalling the same shuttle. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, this part. Okay. I remember that. I remember going through that very stressed out in my casual playthrough. Oh, sure, the Ash Twin project. Yeah, I guess that does make sense, doesn't it? Okay, so I'm seeing a lot of really optimized jumping, but nothing terribly crazy here. And the gravity on this planet is pretty much nothing. It's very similar to what we just played on in Brittle Hollow. I think it's really just going to be a matter of remembering where to go. Into the shuttle. Yeah, it is pretty maze-like. But these games also have a way of, like, whenever you have an area mapped out in your head, like whenever you've figured it out, you can get where you're going without too much trouble. So I'll just need to get back to that point. Nice. Some good flying. He avoided the cactus too. Nice. Doing some blinks. Okay, yeah, I remember this puzzle. Oh, we got another out of bounds. Okay. How does this one work? Huh. So we out of bounds into this room. Yeah, this might be a bit of a tricky split as well. The first chunk of it... Oh, wow, another out of bounds. Wait, how does that one work? Hang on, what? I'm sorry, what? It looks like a video transition. How did that... You just jumped into the wall. Okay. Alright. So, the question is, do I want to learn this part now, or do I want to learn the interloper part? And I'm leaning interloper just because it's a little bit shorter. I think it'll be a little bit of a break split. And so we'll see what happens there. I kind of want to see... This looks like it's probably it. Yeah, okay, we're doing the interloper split now. Okay, so the first place we go is, yeah, directly behind. We're going... Looks like we've pulled out the signal scope as well. Go to this little grove thing. Scan the rock. What are we doing now? We're trying to make something happen with the rock. Or, okay. What was that? Scan the shard and read the poem. Oh, the poem, okay. The poem being this. We just need to find and look at this. And then we leave the planet. That's all we need to do there for now. Simple enough. And then we're going to the Addle Rock, which is our home planet's moon. I'm pretty sure we're just gonna kind of read a couple of things. I don't remember there being all that much to do here. Yeah, just a little bit of reading. Some light moon reading. Okay, you gotta read that, I suppose. Then we're gonna go talk to this guy? Yeah. And then we're taking a nap. Okay, so fly to the Addle Rock. Should just be slightly right with looking at the sun. Okay. Fly to the ruins, listen to the tape recording, read the scroll from the bookshelf, read the scroll that's already in the wall. Fly shipless to the lunar outlook on the North Pole, which is that platform that we saw. You have to read the sign on that platform. Just say one thing to Esker. Option 2, if you miss this on the first conversation, it will change to option 3. Okay, that's good to know. Makes sense you do the Addle Rock in the same set of splits as the Interloper. Those are both pretty small. Yeah. Yeah, I think it makes sense to just kind of get them knocked out in the same go. I kind of wonder what makes... I mean, I guess it's just got to be strictly the timing. But it is kind of interesting... Well, now that I'm thinking about it, almost all of these splits end when we're like in a place that's difficult to get to, or at least, you know, separated from the ship significantly. So it's actually just faster to save and quit than it would be to get into the ship and fly to the next place. So I was just kind of wondering why these bits weren't, you know, sewn into some of these other splits. But I'm sure there's a reason. It seems like there's some people have put a lot of work into this run. And at this point, I'm inclined to just believe them. Okay, we read the sign, ask Esker about whistling, sleep at the campfire until 10:30 into the loop, less if you need more time. Okay. Sleep as much as you can without being late for the interloper entrance. Okay. If you have a segment timer and live split, you can subtract that time from 10:30. Okay. Once we get to the interloper, probably just like, go inside, right? And then there's not a whole lot to do on the interloper. So this is gonna sleep. So it's 10:30 into the loop, and I guess it's been, I mean, not that long. So we'll see where he exits. About 9 minutes. Back to the ship. Smooth. There's the interloper. Right, okay, I forgot about the part where you have to park on this particular part of it. Read all of that. I always think about the interloper as like just the interior bit, but that is an important thing to remember to do there. Wow, he gets there as the ice melts. Like the instant that it's melted enough for him to get through. Okay, that's right, there's a ghost matter maze here. Holy moly. Oh my god. Doing this part so fast is scary. Okay, then we read this, and that's the whole split. So I mean that seems pretty straightforward. The timing may be tricky, but also if we, you know, I don't have to get there the absolute instant that the interloper unfreezes. If I get there a little bit early, that's fine. Yeah, they did that super fast. First, we go over here. Start looking for rocks. Oh, hey, there's a rock. Oh, okay. So on this save, I must not have scanned the other quantum thing. So in an actual run, we will come here and scan the rock, and then we will make sure to look at the poem, which is here. Hello, poem. That didn't activate a thing. Maybe we don't need to do that, or maybe it'll only activate a journal entry if we have scanned the rock. Either way, I'll do that correctly, and I'll do everything, you know, in the order that I'm actually supposed to do that in a real run. But for now, I'm just trying to learn what to do. So we know we come here. Whoa, 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 whoa. Come down here, and then what do we need to read down here again? Fly to the outer rock, fly to the ruins, listen to the tape recording. Where is the tape recording? It's in here somewhere, I think. There it is. I walked right past it. Okay, tape recording, and then it's... we just plug this in here. And then while it loads, we can read this one. You scroll from the bookshelf. It's first and up on both of them. Allow Got a new thing here for Addle Rock. Save recording. All, just to be consistent. And then both scrolls first and up. Right? Yeah, okay. And then next is fly to the lunar lookout at the North Pole. Which is all the way on the other side of the moon. How am I gonna get there? Uh-oh. Oh no, oh no, I've left orbit. I jumped too hard and I left the moon's orbit. Finally got around to submitting a help tickets to speedrun.com to see if we can be made moderator for Peasant's Quest. Nice. Well, hey, I wish you luck. Weird Proc was doing some Peasant's Quest runs earlier today. He did like a first play of the game, and then did a few speed runs, which is fun to see. Like to see Peasant's Quest getting some love. What's with all that whistling? Okay, see ya. I feel bad for Esker, but I got places to be and time loops to unloop. Oh, I was supposed to sleep. I forgot about that part. We're supposed to sleep at the campfire. Where do you go? Esker. Oh. On the other side of the moon. Well, I definitely don't need to sleep for the full 10.5 minutes. Yeah, the inspiration you have given the community, they need a new mod. Yeah, it's sad that that board has been so neglected for so long. I know I've heard of at least, I think, 2 other people who have submitted good runs and then just not had it approved for like years, I think, at this point. Norse has a run that's been pending for 3 years. Good lord. Yeah, that board clearly needs a new mod. That's absurd. Speedrun.com honestly should have a way to automatically detect, like, if a mod or if a board has pending runs for multiple years and the mod has not been active, there needs to be a way to I don't know. There's got to be a way to make this right. 'Cause that's just disappointing. Where do I find the interloper? I don't see it. Is it on the other side of the sun? Shouldn't be that far away. Is that it? That's it. All the way over there. That's going to be an autopilot. I'm not missing that one up. So I think this means we're either going to be significantly early or significantly late. Probably late. See if that impacts how we have to go about this. Yeah, I'm probably going to end up sleeping for significantly less time on the Addle Rock than the world record did. Okay, the ice is still not melted, so we're not super late. Whoop. Okay, alright, that's fine. Oh god. Oh, good god. Over there. All good. We need to read this thing. And is that all we need to do on this side? I think that might be it. Fly to the interloper. Get to know my codes on the backside. Okay, after getting the notes, go in the direction of the North Pole. Sure. Wait for the crack to open, enter the core, take the second tunnel as you enter. After landing, go up a level. So this part is the one that's going to take some memorization. There could be a way for admins to get pending requests, but that would make back-end code. That would take back-end code and probably some restructuring. Yeah. Oh, I'm sure. They had not planned for that in the initial design of the website, so that would be a pain. Most likely. We're just gonna skate up here. Oh. Okay, it's fine. I'm surprised this hasn't melted yet. I thought I would be way behind. Even Pinterest sends an email if a pin is removed. Granted, their email also claims that the pin is my pin, and the language sounds like it's my fault. They have a similar system. Okay. I've never posted anything to Pinterest. Okay, I was gonna say, I really know nothing about Pinterest. Gorg, do you remember if the interloper refreezes at any point? Like if it gets far enough away from the sun, does it freeze up again? I don't remember that being a thing. Hello, Dark Bramble. I'm not looking forward to you. Come on, ice. I slept for like 9.5 minutes, didn't I? I thought that's what I slept for. Was it actually like 6.5? I don't understand. Just enjoy some ice skating here for a moment, I guess. Oh my god, the gravity the gravity from Giant's Deep is pulling me. Oh no. No 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 no! I didn't know that could happen. Oh my god. Okay, well we're still able to get away from Giant's Deep. Maybe I can. Nope. Nope, I'm never recovering from this momentum. Well, that sucks. It was not something that I even realized could happen. Okay, maybe we can get back there still, but I'm almost out of fuel and I'm low on oxygen now. Even if I do get back there, it's probably gonna just slam into me. Okay, okay. Oh. Oh, okay. That's annoying. So I wonder what went wrong there. I mean, other than the gravity of a planet pulling me off of the tiny little meteor that I was on. It was definitely just a timing issue, but it was a different timing issue than I expected, I guess. Okay, we've got an ad break that's coming in. We're just going to go ahead and let that do its thing. And then I'll do one more pass at that probably, and then maybe a little quick from the top run, or maybe I'll just start winding stuff down with something else. I don't know. We'll see. I'll see you in a minute. Alrighty, I think we're back from the break. Hello, Lemming. Hello. Alright, let's go back over here. Thank you for the tunes. Okay, let's try that again. And see if I can not get pulled off of a tiny rock by a giant planet by flying too close. Right, okay, I'm not going to worry too much about doing that part of the Timber Hearth section of this split right now, because we, as I mentioned before, this particular save does not have the necessary stuff, so we're just going to, you know, practice the stuff that I can do right now. Is that bad for the speed run? In this case, yes. Yeah, it turns out it is. Wouldn't recommend it. Okay, yeah, we need to go down. Whoa, careful. Down here. Gotta read this thing. Read. Or listen, I suppose. And then it's gonna be first and up on both of these. First, up. And then we're gonna get out of here. And fly to the other side of the moon. Whee! Uh-oh. Oh, I've done it again. Okay. I didn't fully escape the orbit this time, at least. Oh, man, that would have been so cool. That would have been so cool. Imagine if I actually just landed perfectly on the platform. It was this close. This close. We read all of this. And then we go talk to Esker and take a nap. Hello, fellow Hearthian. And then nap time. So I'm thinking I'll go at like 10, or I'll get up at 10 and see if that works for me. I spent a lot less time on this attempt screwing things up, so hopefully... Although I did also skip the part on Timber Hearth, so maybe I should actually wait longer. Maybe I should wait for 10:30. Is it 10:30, or was I mixing that up with the other one? Oh, no. Hang on. Let's just see. Okay, it is 10:30. Was this one also? No, this one's 4:30. For some reason, I remembered seeing sleep for 10:30. Where'd it go? Battle Rock. 10:30. Less if you need more time, and I guess I confused the less if you need more time with depending on how comfortable you are with flying quickly. I got those two things mixed up, so I was like, wait, is it 10:30 or was that a different thing? Okay, and I slept for, what was that, like 5.5? So we'll go another 5 and see what happens. Done the 5-minute nap. Let's go back to the ship. Okay. Yeah, refuel. Why not? So the interloper should be a lot closer than it was in the last attempt. Like, it was super far away on the last go around. I did something very wrong with the timing before. I'm not seeing it again, which is concerning. See Dark Bramble. Where is the interloper? Oh no. Where is it? Oh no. It was just like right there when in the world record run, like he takes off and it's just right in front of him. Where is it? I know it's not gone already. It shouldn't have plunged into the sun yet at this point in the loop. Oh, this is maddening. I'm gonna have to figure this out. There it is, way over there. It's super far away again. Something is not right. Something is very not right. Let's take another look at the world record. So he's sleeping on the Addle Rock, on the moon. Goes to sleep for a good, I think he goes for 10 and a half, if I remember correctly. I looked away. No, he goes for 9. 9. And the thing said, like, less if you need more time, right? That's what it said? Less if you need more time. So he decided he needed more time. Quickly jumps back to the ship, very smooth. And look, it's just right there! Huh? He slept for less time. And it was closer. Could this possibly have been influenced by the fact that he did this other split before this one? I don't see how that could possibly affect anything. But I don't understand how the timing could be so different. Did I forget something? So this is the beginning of the interloper split. Wake up, go to the ship. Seen this before. Taking off. We go to this grove over here, which is the part that I skipped because I didn't scan a quantum signal in this save yet, which you need to do. Maybe that has something to do with it. Again, I don't see how that possibly could. Also, so reading the sign, is that actually necessary, or is that? I didn't see a journal pop up for it, but it's mentioned in the guide, and they seem to, or this guy seems to go out of his way to do it. So I don't know what that does exactly. Okay. Yep. And then we stop over here and read this thing. Then we go over here and talk to this person. And then we sleep for 9.5 minutes. Just 9 minutes. Like, I don't understand. If anything, my interloper should be closer. Because I'm slower at doing all of these things. Am I so much slower that, like, it does a full loop around the sun? I don't think that's the case. But maybe. I don't get it. I don't know what I did differently. The thing is if we go and land on it now, I'm pretty sure we're going to have the same experience as last time, which is We're just going to be stuck on it while it makes its trip, and then once we get around Giant's Deep, I'll probably get pulled off again. The interloper's doing a long play while you're speedrunning. Let's try this one more time. I'll try resting for a shorter amount of time. I could hide in the Nomai ship. Could I? It's frozen, I think. I don't think I can get inside there very easily. Okay, let's try to do this as accurately as possible. We're going over here. Going to check out this place, not that place, the other place, this one. Whoop. Okay, there's the thing that I can't scan, and then there's the sign that I guess need to read. Cool. Did that. Nice. Now where's the moon? Show me the moon. It's fine. I mean, it's not, but whoa! You dropped us in an interesting place. I actually really do need to fix that, I think. I don't think it's going to let us take off if it's broken. The headlights I don't care as much about. Alright. Read. 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 And then other side of the moon. Whoa. Oh. I left the moon again. There we go. Okay. Cool. And then we go chill out with my buddy Esker. Where's Esker? I don't see the smoke. Here's the smoke. You got fuel around here, don't you? I think you're supposed to have fuel. Ask him about the whistling. Whatever. Not that big a deal. And we'll go for 9 minutes as well. And see if the interloper is there for some reason. Yes, thank you, Murray. Join the Discord server. It's an important message to share. Alright, here we go. Oh, nice. That was smooth. Okay, yeah, there it is. There it is. It's the interloper. Okay, so I guess what I actually need to do is rest for less time. Okay. The the guy just lied to me. Understood. It's not the first time that the guy has just not been correct. But it's so weird because it's normally so thorough and you know, reliable. Speedrun Pro Strat, weight less. Man, why didn't I think of that? Spend less time doing nothing? Huh. Okay, gotta read all of these things. And then we're gonna go... I don't wanna give too much juice here. Okay. So the ice is still not melted. Which is interesting. Kind of figured it would be melted by now. Does waiting get removed by the auto splitter? It does. Yeah, waiting and then yeah, any other kinds of like loading. So like loading in from the main menu. Those times are removed from the auto splitter. The auto splitter is weird though. It seems very powerful. It gives you a lot of options, but the options don't immediately seem to make sense. After you dig into it for a minute, it starts to make more sense. But it like, I would say that it's not necessarily set up for someone. It's meant for anyone who's doing any of the runs, not just the 100% route or just the any percent route. Like you can make the splits automatically split almost anywhere you want by like almost any action or event occurring in the game. It's interesting. So it seems very powerful, but also very tricky to get exactly what you want out of it, or at least you know it'll take some doing. Why is this ice not melting? Was I still too late? Because it's like, when he gets here, he lands, reads, flies. Oh, it's a different set of ice. It's a different ice. I thought it was the ice in the front. Where's the ice that melts? Is it melted right now? It's like inside one of these rocks. Ha. It is not melted. Okay. I'm thinking it must, like, refreeze itself. Okay, also, where is this? It's pretty much on the equator. Okay. Let's give it one more shot. It's the back ice. That's the type you gotta watch out for. Well, it's not exactly the back ice. Like, it's in the middle. So this time I'm gonna try to do things faster. And also wait for less time. Like maybe I'll wait for like 8.5 minutes. Or 8 minutes. But I guess now that I know, oh, look, it's a rock. It's a sign. It's amazing. Okay, here we go. Back to the moon. Yeah. Yeah, maybe so I can give myself more time, but also now that I know more accurately where I'm actually trying to get to, maybe that time isn't super necessary. I don't know. We'll see how this one goes, and then adjust accordingly. Oh, here we go. This is our stop. Oh, come on. Stupid rail. Gets me every time. Yes, speedrun 101. Do things faster, spend less time. Have you tried simply doing everything faster? That's what I would recommend. I'd start there. Oh, this one's bad. Put way too much gas into that jump. Okay. That's done, and then I think this is the place where the guy is. Yeah. Hello. Nope. Alright. Yeah, I'm gonna go for, I think, 8.5 this time. This is probably the worst part of the speed run. This is definitely the least interesting, but also it's a long and pretty intense run. So when I'm actually doing runs, I'll probably appreciate it. Donation time. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, that's a good point. We're not doing any like charity event or anything for the mini-thon, are we? Or are we? I guess I don't know. Okay, I didn't think so. I figured that probably would have been announced already, if that were the case. Could not be bothered. That's fair. I think for the first time back in several years, when we're really just trying to get things figured out, I say no need to add the pressure of, you know, supporting a charity or anything like that for this one. Like, I think it's fine just to get our feet under ourselves first. We're interloper. So was I too early this time? Oh, there it is. Oh my. Okay. So that ice is definitely melted right now. Yeah, look at how close it is to the sun. Autopilot, save me. Maybe next time. Also didn't want to pull from the same wallets that shell out for bonathons. That's fair. It's understandable. It's already kind of an established charity event. But yeah, something to consider. You know, people like that sort of thing. Charity and giving and whatnot. I guess people like that sort of thing. Oh no! It's fine. I don't need that glass. That doesn't protect me from anything. Oh, okay. Didn't want to go back in here. Although I suppose it is actually totally fine because we don't need the ship for the rest of the split. Okay. But it's not on the North Pole. We head in the direction of the North Pole, but we actually want to get to something around the place that would be somewhere. I don't think that's it. No, I don't think it's this either. Shoot, where is it? Where is it? Why can't I find it now? I don't know where it is. I'm looking, but I'm not finding. Burned half my fuel already. Ah! Yeah. So now we're really far away from the sun. Is that timing just that tight? I think he's getting in like way faster. I think the guide is recommending you get in on another cycle around the sun. But maybe not, because it does say to wait for less time if you need more time. But every time I get here, we're like right around the White Hole station. And eventually we're going to pass Giant's Deep, and it's going to yoink me off the interloper again. Charities for the community, or whoever's bank account is connected to the Speedy Adventures Twitch. I don't think there's any bank account connected to the Twitch, because the Twitch does not have affiliate status. The Twitch channel does not have affiliate status. So there would not have been a need necessarily to connect an account to the Twitch. I did have access to the Twitch for the Spatties, but I obviously didn't go poking around for any information. So that's just a guess. The only thing that I noticed is that it was not affiliate status, which means there's no way for the channel to be monetized at the moment, which means it's unlikely that there would be any card or account tied to it. But if there were, I would guess that it would be Frozen Spades. Just because I'm pretty sure he's the one that owns the account. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's either Spade or his brother, Little Shocker, who was actually the one who created the Speedy Adventures server originally, which is a fun little bit of Speedy Adventures history for you. Okay, I am obviously not getting this bit right now. I'm going to work on this some off stream, I think, and figure out the nitty-gritty of how this timing works. But I think that's all I'm going to do for Outer Wilds tonight. We finished the Brittle Hollow split, which I'm very happy about, and I think now that I know at least the idea behind some of the jumps, I don't think it's going to be that hard. But it is going to take some practice. And then obviously this is going to take some figuring out. And then we've got one more real big meaty split to learn. So I'm going to have to do some work off stream for sure. But thanks again for hanging out with me while I do this. I hope it's interesting for everyone to see the process. But I hopefully it's also not too dry or too boring. But I do appreciate y'all giving me some company while I work through it. Whoever gets Speedrunner of the Year of the Spatties chooses the charity. Incentives bring better runners. Honestly, that's a pretty fun idea. Like, you just have a list of a few charities to choose from, and if you win speedrun of the year or whatever. The problem with that is that these Smaddies are not. It's not like there's a committee choosing, who gets the awards. It's just it's a community vote thing, and the response rate is not stellar from what I have gathered. So that there may be something there, but we'd have to tweak it probably. Joke, but I don't hate the idea of taking donations for speed bounties. Oh, that's kind of a fun idea. Could probably affiliate it with relative ease, but then I'd feel compelled to keep putting stuff on. Yeah, the thing is, if we... The only thing that it's missing is, because it has all the followers it needs, the only thing it's missing is, I'm pretty sure, stream time. Like, you need to stream them multiple different days for certain amounts of time. And if we really wanted to, we could get that going. But if we were to do that, I agree that we should have some sort of plan for it to, like, do something at least somewhat consistently after we get that affiliate status, even if it's just a weekly thing. But then someone's going to have to maintain that, so... yeah. I mean, it would be fun. It would be really cool to have Speedy Adventures server, channel as like a, an active living entity on the in the Twitch ecosystem or whatever. But it would take some work from multiple people. But if we decide to go that direction, I'm happy to help. I don't know how much I'll be streaming on that channel, but we could figure something out, I'm sure. That we need to get Guybrush's break the target time down by 0.02 for $100. I wish Guybrush was in Smash. Yeah, I love this game too. I know not everyone finds it as interesting or exciting as we do, but I quite love it, and I think the speedrun definitely has some interesting stuff going on. But it's a doozy. This is easily the biggest and hardest speedrun that I've learned, and I learned and wrote a guide on Grim Fandango, so take that for what you will. I think we're going to go ahead and start winding stuff down here. Thanks for hanging out, everybody. It was a good time. I feel like I made some progress here. Let's do this. I feel like some good progress was made on the run, with obviously more work to be done, but we'll get there. Let's see. Do we have a raid that we can get going? Oh, we do. We do have a good raid. Let's go raid Samuel Stokes Music. He's doing Conquest of the Longbow 100% runs. So let's go say hi to him. Wish him good luck. Say hi to him for me. And I'll catch y'all on Wednesday, probably. Have a good one.